And that penalty is a matter of that's officials trying to get this game under control and making sure, since we do have 12 minutes left, that nothing is going to occur in those 12 minutes.
And so they are going to put it on Holy Spirit to back the ball up to the 25-yard line. Second and
goal.
Very long for a goal to go.
Because I looked up the same thing. I'm like, why are the first down markers not being moved?
6 seconds and counting. We'll see if Holy Spirit does run a play. I think they're going to hang on here. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. So Holy Spirit, the lone score of the third quarter, a pick six from Eric Roman from 52 yards out. At the end of three, it's Holy Spirit 31, Camden 8. You're watching New Jersey High School football. Final quarter here at Ed Burns Stadium in Absecon, New Jersey. Nick Costco alongside Dennis Smith. Matt Omer producing and filming tonight's broadcast. Holy Spirit on top, 31-8. And just a reminder, we will name our Mad Dog Morgan player of the game at the conclusion of this contest. I won't spoil it yet, but I have an idea who is in the lead right now.
I think you and I both have the same idea, and it was early.
Second and goal from the 25. Handoff Roman, right side, tried to get away, cannot. Camden's defense been able to track him down pretty much all night, like still with a tackle.
And it's interesting, when you watch Roman run, when he gets ripped down on a tackle, he gets ripped down on a tackle. Like, they are not pretty.
It's almost a little too violent.
Yes, it is not a pretty situation when he goes down.
I mean, Roman, for as tough as he is, only listed at 5'6", 140.
Right. And 140 maybe.
I was going to say that's either too light or it's a little generous.
I think it's a little generous.
Didn't stop him from taking over the game last week against St. Joe's, and he's had a fair share of nice plays here tonight. Third and goal from outside the 20. Cohen rolling to his left, pointing downfield. He's going to take off and run. Cohen to the 15, run out of bounds, just shy of the 10-yard line.
Nice job that time by Cohen directing traffic as he broke the pocket. I mean, you want him to probably stay in bounds in that time so he doesn't stop the clock. And it looks like we're going for another field goal here, possibly.
And this would be Forte's second field goal of the day. He attempted his first one of the season tonight, headed from 29 yards out.
This one, 28.
Yep, right around the same spot he kicked the first one from. So Forte, 4-4 on extra points tonight. Made his first and only field goal of the season from 29. This one from 28. On the way, and it is perfect. 34-8, Mason Forte. Now we have more flags after the fact. We'll wait on the call, but Mason Forte is 2 of 2 tonight. He has been perfect all season, kicking that football. 2 field goals tonight for him, and Spirit now has a 26-point lead.
I believe it's going to be on sportsmanlike conduct. I think it's going to be on Holy Spirit.
It was after the play was done.
Yes.
And we're going to get a personal foul on Spirit and then a personal foul on Cam, so they're going to offset. Field goal is still good, 34-8. Spirit on top, and as we mentioned it near the end of the third quarter, it is getting chippy down there. Probably more out of frustration from Camden, as you mentioned, not used to seeing the scoreboard quite like that. But both teams getting a frustrations are they're boiling over a little bit.
And it's high school football in the end, but we talked about last week, the poise of the leadership group, how they were able to pull them through and get that win against St. Joe's by making the big plays. Now it needs to be the poise of the leadership group by saying, hey, doesn't matter what they do, you need to walk away from it. Don't give them an opportunity, and don't make a mistake and put an official in a spot where you get tossed, and now you're not playing the next two games.
Feliciano, boots one, and this one's going to squib down the sideline and out of bounds. So look at the penalty for that, as Nelson was the one closest to the football for Camden. Wisely let it run out of bounds, but still almost a risky play right there.
Well, it is a risky play, especially when you have blue jerseys that are
swarming
to the football and are ready to pick it up to regain possession.
Well, Camden, you can't say they haven't had good field position all night.
This actually might be their worst field position of the night.
I was just thinking the same thing at the 35, due to the penalty, but that is it's got to be their worst field position of the game, because they've started pretty much every drive from the 40, their own 40, and beyond. Hey, special teams penalty, and it results in the best job by the kickoff team.
I'm surprised, though, Camden didn't take the penalty and make them re-kick. I just was surprised they didn't do that.
1st and 10. Ward, back, pressure, dumps the screen. He caught his own pass, and he'll go way back inside the 25. There is just nothing going right for Camden right now on offense. Looks like Sean Finan among that group, batting it up in the air and bringing Ward down to the ground. So they'll credit Finan with I guess you have to call that a tackle, because Ward caught his own pass.
Yep. So he gets a pass defensed.
And a tackle for loss.
And a tackle for loss.
Unfortunately, not a sack.
Minus 10.
Nope, Spirit looking to put the final exclamation point on this contest. Camden is trying to get anything positive. 2nd and 20. Handoff, Dale, right side, breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's chopped down just shy of the 35. Sean Burns on the tackle.
Nice tackle that time by Burns, because that's a situation where you have him in the open field. You're not real sure if he's going to try to put a move on you or not, but a sure tackle got him down to the ground, and now live to play 3rd down and puts Camden in 3rd down and long.
3rd and 11. Spirit a bye week next week, and they'll hit the road for Pleasantville in 2 weeks. 3rd and 11. Handoff, Dale trying to cut to the edge of the left side, lowering the shoulder, and he'll get a handful, but short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down for the Panthers. And that's the talent Dale has, but he has not been able to spring loose tonight at all.
No, he ran over Gavin Roman, but they haven't had that because the Holy Spirit defensive line has been in the backfield the entire night, so they haven't really had the ability to run the football with any type of consistency.
4th and 5 for Camden. Ward back, looking, downfield, caught, and it's Davis breaking free. Davis ripped down inside the 30-yard line. An unbelievable catch there by Davis. I don't know how he's able to catch that in double coverage.
Between two defenders, and then pinball off of both of those defenders and get the ball inside the Holy Spirit 30.
So Camden not done yet, trying to punch one back in. 8:40 and counting. Ward, hand off Dale, trying to follow his blockers, and he didn't get much, got about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
If you're Camden at this point, you're looking to try to get something to build on for their next game. You're looking to put some sort of drive here together to figure out, okay, let's get something good out of this. We got our tails beat, but you know what? Let's do something that's going to get us and allow us to be successful next week.
Ward on second down, fires out of Dale. He's hit immediately by Roman. That play was blown up. And Eric Roman's been all over the field as well tonight. Does have that pick six, and he destroyed that play right there. 7:53 to go. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Panthers. We have a flag down, so hold everything.
Maybe a late hit on the quarterback. It's roughing the passer.
That's the indication. That's what we'll get. Lucky break there for Camden. It's going to be an automatic first down. Panthers just trying to get a score on the board here in the second half. They definitely had momentum going into the locker room with a touchdown at the buzzer, and they had the ball to start the second half, but that resulted in the pick six from Roman. First down. Handoff. Dale trying to get to the edge, and he is brought down after no gain on the play. They slipped two as well. Second down.
So for Camden in their next 2 weeks, they have Buna and Winslow Township. So they're just looking to try to maybe punch a score here, build some momentum, get ready for practice this week to get ready to take on a Buna team. You know, their loss is a 2-point loss to Salem, and their win is a 2-point win against Timber Creek.
Second down. Ward. Pressure. Throws. Incomplete. Looking for Davis. Davis might be able to get free, and now we have another flag here on the near side of the field. Davis was covered by Michael Pena.
Yep.
I mean, from up here, it looked like a jersey tug, but again, that flag is on the near side of the field. I mean, we've seen a lot of laundry tonight.
An eligible man downfield against Camden. So you can either take the penalty and keep it second down and 15, or you could take the result of the play, which is an incompletion, and make it 3rd and 10. Seven 10 still remaining in the fourth quarter.
They're going to wait on the ruling. And they're going to back them up. So it will be 2nd and 15. Ball at the 18. Ward dropping back, pressure, trying to escape the rush, and he's going to be brought down by about 3 Spartans. And another I beg your pardon, that was not a flag. Someone tossed something up on the far sideline. I'll take that one. I got fooled. It's 3rd and long.
I'll be honest. You're starting to all of us are starting to react that we see something go up in the air at the end of a play. You think it's a flag. That was a football, I think, from that side of the field.
Football, water bottle, whatever it is.
Whatever it was.
It's high school football for you. 3rd and 14.
Again, look at that trip.
If you could see it on the screen, it's still being tossed up
yes.
well on the far side of the field. Of course, off to the sideline. Ward with trips to the right. Back to throw again.
Open.
Right side, this is Dale. The catch, and he's going to be brought down right at the 15-yard line. Weaver, the first one in on the stop, and it's 4th down.
So the pressure that the Holy Spirit defensive line has gotten all night came in that time. Even though they didn't have pressure, he had the single receiver wide open on a post that if he was able to just turn and look and make his reads, they would have been able to get a touchdown.
Fourth down.
See if they try to do the same thing on this side. And it's Karen Nelson who ran the post last time on the other side.
Ward back, throws, and incomplete. A lot of traffic looking in the area of Davis. Turnover on downs. 5:25 to go here in the ball game, and Spirit takes over.
Nice job by Gavin Roman to be right in the middle of that defense to get a defensive deflection of the pass to force the turnover on downs. And now you're looking for Holy Spirit to put this game away, running the football, getting a couple first downs so everybody can get in their vehicles and get the weekend started.
They can head into the bye week with a 2-game winning streak.
Yes.
1st and 10 for Spirit. This one goes left side. No gain there from Weaver. 2nd down.
And again, this is one of those things where you're just trying to get out of these next 5 minutes with no injuries, keep everybody healthy, get them the rest they need for next week to get ready for a run of Pleasantville, Cedar Creek, St. Augustine.
Second and 10. Hand off again. Weaver up the gut, crossing the 15-yard line. Gain of a couple. Be 3rd and long now.
Like how Weaver ran the ball there. He's very decisive. It wasn't like he was trying to figure out a way to find a hole or dance in the hole. He took the handoff, put his head down, and went straight ahead. And that's what he needs to do to be successful. Because Michael's got enough on that if he's able to break a tackle or two and gets into space, he's going to be able to run away from some people.
3rd and we'll call it a long 7. 2 receivers up top. Cohen, play fake. Flush to his left. Trying to avoid the rush. Just tosses one in the air, and it is... might be intercepted. It is flagged down, though, at the 30-yard line. Right where Brahim Long snagged it along the sideline. We'll wait on the official's call.
Now,
indications are on, the penalty is on Camden.
Remember how we talked about Trevor making good decisions? That one, not so much. But I'll give him credit and say he saw the flag come out, so he knew he had a free play.
Tried to make something happen out of nothing. So that defensive holding call goes against Camden. It'll be an automatic 1st down for Holy Spirit. 3:51 to go in the ball game. Just trying to get out of here healthy.
That's it.
And into next week with a bye week before they hit the road and take on the Pleasantville Greyhounds. Cohen, play fake, over the middle, got Stewart. Stumbled, going all the way across the field goes Elijah Stewart. Has a 1st down and more, and he'll step out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Big play once again for Elijah Stewart, who's really stepped up here tonight. Had the 2 touchdowns in the first half. Really sparked the Spartans early on in this one.
Would have liked to have seen him slide down in bounds there. Just saying. I'll talk to him about that this week.
It's all clock awareness. They have a bye week. They can go over there.
That's all right. I'll pull it up in my office. I'll bring him in my office and pull it up and say, you need to go down in bounds, son.
1st and 10. Cohen. And off. That's Weaver. Gain of about 2 or 3. 2nd down coming.
Nick, one of the best views any stadium that you're in on a Friday night, under the lights, just looking at the fans. It's like family. It's awesome.
Tremendous crowd once again tonight. After sparse or no crowds last season during a shortened New Jersey high school football season. 2nd and 7. Weaver to the edge, crossing midfield. Be 3rd down now for Spirit, but Michael Weaver picking up some chunks. Michael Ring actually has checked in on the offensive line for Spirit, so late substitution for the Spartans.
Dylan Knopf, a 6'3 senior, also into the game for Holy Spirit. You're starting to see that's where they're going to try to make sure that their offensive line, the first team offensive line, which is already banged up by losing McNulty last week, get him in. But J.V. McGee still snapping the ball to Cohen.
3rd down. Cohen might have got an early movement on the Camden side. We're going to wait to see the official's call. Saw some Camden movement across the field, and it will be encroachment. That's going to be a first down for Holy Spirit. With that fresh set of downs, they could probably just sit on the ball here and run the clock down. On 1st and 10, toss out right, goes to Weaver, and he's going to be spun down ahead after a gain of 2. Host of Panthers in on the tackle. Nair Graham, one of them. Clock continues to run as Holy Spirit looking to put the finishing touches on this ball game. It looks like J.V. McGee, as you mentioned him before, Dennis, he is going to finally check out.
Rocco Simeone Jr. will be going in for McGee at center.
Definitely a much-needed rest now for the Spartans' offensive line. I'm going to end this one. 2nd and 8. Cohen. Handoff in. Oh, laying the wood is Graham. Beg your pardon, it might be Still. Nowhere to go. Like George Coles just took a wallop and lost a yard.
He did not miss him. He did not miss him. That was, oh boy.
Welcome to offense.
Coles is like, wait, what? Like, I am not doing that again.
We do have to highlight Coles. He had a key fumble recovery earlier in the game, back in the first half, led to a Spirit score, led to their first field goal of the game. That's one thing you got to mention. How about Mason Forte tonight? 4 for 4 on the extra points and 2 for 2 in the field goal department. Well, 3rd and long, but Cohen will go under center. You know what that means. Victory formation. Takes the knee, and they're going to watch that clock wind all the way down. So all in all, a pretty darn good night for Holy Spirit. Camden thought they answered it late in the first half, but a key pick 6 from Eric Rowan put that game out of reach early in the 3rd quarter. And as the clock hits all zeros, your final score here tonight, Holy Spirit 34, Camden 8. And Dennis, I'd say our Mad Dog Morgan player of the game. Go back to the first half, a couple first drives. After a nice little comeback game for him, Elijah Stewart. 2 touchdowns and a huge play to spark the Holy Spirit offense early on in the game.
Absolutely. Had two huge plays on offense, but also a special teams play where he caught the one punt, saved about 30 yards in field position. So Elijah Stewart, our Mad Dog Morgan's player of the game, and 2 touchdowns, stepped in and did a great job, was able to take advantage of the matchups that he had and able to get the Spartans off on the right foot in the first half and give them a 34-8 victory.
So after he scored his 2 touchdowns, Trevor Cohen also had a rushing touchdown as well, so 3 total for him on the night. Eric Roman, the pick 6 in the 3rd quarter, the lone score of the second half. And, of course, Mason Forte, 2 field goals tonight as well. So that's going to do it for us. A couple things to give out before we sign off, of course, to the entire Holy Spirit High School staff, our esteemed producer and game filmer, Matt Ulmer. To my broadcast partner, Dennis Smith, I am Nick Costco saying so long. Once again, your final score here tonight, Holy Spirit 34, Camden 8. You've been watching New Jersey High School Football.